and welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. With me is Maddie Porter from the softball team. And first off, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So first off, how'd you get started in softball?
Well, when I was little, my parents signed me up for like an extracurricular activity, and I just kept playing ever since.
Now I know you said you didn't start originally at Troy, so can you kind of talk about that?
Well, at first I went to Ball State, which is in Indiana, and it wasn't a perfect fit for me. I didn't love it there. I met awesome people, I just didn't love it, so decided to come back home.
So why Troy?
Well, I came on campus and I really loved it here. The coaches were great. My high school coach was good friends with T. Smart, who's the assistant, and I just loved it here, and it was great.
Now in high school, did you play any other sports besides softball?
I did not. I was
Okay.
going to, but then I didn't.
So how has it been like playing for Coach Mullins here at Troy?
I really like it. She's a great coach. She knows what she's talking about. All the little things that you wouldn't really think about, she knows, and it's just great getting to learn from her.
Now this year's team has a lot of talented freshmen on it, so what has it been like getting to know those players?
It's really exciting because they bring so much new energy. Two of them, well, all of them actually, are just so fun to be around, and they just bring so much life to the team that we had some before last year, but it's just so much different this year. It's great.
And what are some things that they bring to the team on the diamond?
Well, they bring a lot of, they don't act like they're freshmen. They act more mature. They act like they've been there before, and especially with Annie, when she's a freshman, you don't know that at all when she steps on the mound, and it's just awesome to see how well that she can do and all the other freshmen are doing just by being here for the fall and now the spring, and it's just awesome.
Now this weekend you guys played Louisiana. Can you kind of talk about how that series went?
Well, that was great. I love the series. It was so much fun. The first two games we should have won, in my opinion, but we were so close both times. But it was great getting to finish off with a win, especially since we haven't beat them in quite a long time. And it was just awesome to finally get past the day before and really come together as a team.
Right, on Sunday you won, and you hit a home run that allowed you to tie the game. So what was it like for you to be able to do that for your team? Well,
it was only my second ever, so it was or in college. So it was really exciting because I wasn't expecting it to happen, and it felt really good to be able to tie the game up and give my team another chance to score so we can win.
Now you mentioned Annie Willis, who's just a freshman. What does she bring to the team, only being a freshman?
She does not act like a freshman at all. She goes up there, pitches her butt off, and just works for us no matter if it's the second day she's pitched, especially this weekend, or if she's just pitched an inning. You can't tell what's going on if she's rock solid.
And what are some things that you guys saw this weekend that you can maybe improve on in your upcoming games?
Well, I think communication could be a little bit better. We did really well this weekend with playing in the wind and the conditions because it was crazy. And I just feel, I don't know, I thought we did really well adjusting, I guess more adjustments sooner, and I don't know.
And what are some things that you think personally you can improve on throughout the season?
I'd like to become a more consistent hitter. I've struggled somewhat a little bit recently, and I just feel like I feel like I can just be more consistent and help my team score more, and it'd be great.
Now Friday you start a series with Georgia State. What are you guys expecting out of those games?
It's going to be interesting. Last year was a big rivalry series for us. It was intense the entire time, and I think it's going to be the exact same thing, just always putting our best foot forward, just trying to win.
Now Saturday is a doubleheader. Are those hard to play, going back to back in those types of games?
It depends. Sometimes it is, but we trained a lot in the fall with conditioning and always finishing through the line to make sure that we can get through the two games on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Now, up to this point in the season, what's been your favorite game that you've gotten to play in?
Probably ULL this past weekend on Sunday, getting to beat them and just stepping out there. It's great. I don't know.
All right, now when you're not playing or practicing, what do you like to do?
I'm a big fan of movies. I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter's my favorite ever. And yeah.
All right, now I don't know much about Harry Potter, but what's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
The third one, Prisoner of Azkaban, for sure.
All right, and which house are you a part of, do you think?
I'd like to say I'm Gryffindor, but I don't really know.
Now, do you watch softball on TV when you have the time?
It depends on if it's like a big game or something, especially the other day I watched Auburn play LSU, and it's just cool getting to see, because last year we played LSU, so getting to see, and we played Auburn this year, the teams play each other and know that we both played them.
And if there was another position that you could play besides the one that you play, what would it be?
I like to think I'd like to pitch. I like having that control, but kind of short.
Now, do you have anything that you have to do before game to get you ready?
Not really. It just pretty much stays the same. We eat lunch or breakfast and then get ready, and nothing really. I'm not really superstitious or anything.
Now, when you're done playing, what are your plans?
Well, I want to go to grad school. I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm getting my degree in physical education, so maybe become a coach or something. I'm not sure. Still, that's in the future. Not thinking too far.
Okay. Now, who's a team that's left on your schedule that you're looking forward to playing?
I'm really excited for this weekend, especially because I'd like to keep looking forward just the next games because I don't want to think too far ahead in advance, but it's going to be an exciting series, and I just can't wait.
All right, and lastly, do you have any tips for someone who may want to get started in playing softball?
Just to try it. You never know. I fell in love with it, and it's helped me so much become the person I am today, and it's just molded me as a person.
All right, well, thank you so much, and best of luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned for what's ahead in Trojan Athletics right after this.